So let me be fair to the EFAPOs, because if you know my content, I don't like Mauler, I don't like Fringy, I don't like Rags, I don't like the meme, I don't like any of these people. They're really stupid, they're horrible, they're racist, they're neo-fascist morons. They have this weird monkey cult where Mauler's their monkey god. But I do try to be generous and give them good points and bad points. And I will say, in the course of an hour and a half, they did have a few intelligent comments. Not many, but a few. Well, we'll dive into the dumb comments that they think are clever, and we'll go through it carefully. I want to give them a chance, but was this a good commentary on Black Adam? No, because immediately they get into Stupidville with saying, "Oh, Justice Society, how does that work?"
The Justice Society, because that would be a funny meme, right? Yeah. They wouldn't actually do that. That would be crazy.
But yeah,
you see,
and they do it
how it's meant to work.
As I think Meme kind of alluded to it earlier, but they do it in such a way that's like, you've had their movies already, and it's like, but I haven't had their movie. This is little, like when Guardians
they show up like we know them.
Yeah, the Guardians, when they show up in Infinity War, it's kind of the same treatment, but like, yeah, there's like movies for them that you can watch, and that there's an implication that you probably should check them out before seeing Infinity War, because it's a big ensemble movie. But yeah,
well, apparently they don't realize in the comics, and by the way, this is even true of the other media, we do have groups with similar or identical names in the comics. And by the way, I'm not even standing up for this, I'm just saying as a fact. With Avengers, wait for it, they had West Coast Avengers. True, they had that. Even the X-Men, I'm not even joking, the X-Men had another X-Men. If you are an X-Men fan, you'll know they went from Uncanny X-Men to another X-Men. And the X-Men, I believe, from memory, were like X-Men Blue Team, X-Men Gold Team. It was stupid. It was for the money. So having the Justice Society and then the Justice League, yeah, if you're a complete idiot, you'll be like, well, that was weird. Why'd they do that? That's a meme. No, it's been done. It's normal in superhero mythologies to have groups, even with identical names or similar names, to be all over the place. X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor. This is a real thing. Now, I will be kind, because technically Meme Depository is like a DC person, and clearly none of these people are hardcore comic book fans, though I think Fringy at least reads a few comic books, but clearly his comic book knowledge is very, very low. So let's jump into another area of stupid. They're kind of puzzled over how big the Justice Society is.
But I guess not, because he gets punched out, and he gets knocked out.
He gets punched out,
later,
and
so.
And then her response is, they seem green, what else have you got? And I was just kind of like, oh yeah, just FYI, this is the first time they've been on a mission, both of them. They're fighting Superman equivalent.
This is a trial by fire organization.
I don't remotely understand this.
It doesn't seem like it is an organization. I don't know how they're called a society. They seem like they throw people together, kind of.
Yeah, like what was so if they didn't have these two joining recently, then is it just two of them?
Would have just been Hawkman and Dr. Fate.
We live in a society, and
that's like a justice.
Well, first of all, this is not true. The Justice Society is bigger than Fate and Hawkman. And I want to be careful. I don't want to keep screaming, but you fucking morons. You fucking idiot monkeys. They explicitly cover this in the movie. They have the fawns. They literally have a cameo with the grandfather of Atom Smasher. And the grandfather tells his grandson, here's the costume I had. Wait for it, as a Justice Society member. So not only did they get it completely wrong and misrepresented the film, they apparently forgot a key scene. How does that work? So this is the EFAP, the Objectivity Boys. Okay, here's a fucking clue. You're objectively wrong. You know when you're objectively wrong? You're pretty much worthless. If you say 2 plus 2 equals 1,000, I don't think you understand mathematics. There are more members. They were just being stupid and not paying attention. But let's get to an area of some agreement.
When that was to take down Superman level threat.
This happened after that, but it's also been around for ages. So
Because yeah, Hawkman probably could have done some good there. I mean, he would have been more powerful than any of the people that they actually
More than
sent.
Harley fucking Quinn.
No, her baseball bat was crucial.
She is essential to the team.
She needed
You know
to
what
hit him
I'll
with
say?
the baseball bat.
I'm very glad there was no one that useless on this team. We'll say that. You know, wind manipulation is not the greatest thing ever, but
it's all right.
Okay, well, it will shock people. I do agree some of the world building here overall is weak, but it's not non-existent. And I'm not defending Suicide Squad. I want to be careful. I'm not defending the film. Obviously, it's a very bad film. But yeah, the whole idea of meta-human threats, they kind of did that. And again, I'll be fair, because I'm listening to this as it's happening. So maybe they will cover this, but there is a cameo from the Peacemaker linking this to the larger narrative. They are giving you clues that, yes, Waller's keeping track of all these metahumans. So this idea that Mauler's saying, oh, meta-human threat, what is that? I don't understand. They covered this. He just wasn't paying attention. But to be fair, the world building on that aspect is kind of weak. Yeah, the EFAP wrong on 2 major issues. And the third issue, I'd admit, even Snyder got a little lazy here. Like, it could have been done better. If they paid attention, they know it was there. But yeah, I would agree. That's a little iffy. They got 1 kind of right and 2 major things wrong. It's not a good ratio. 1.5 hours in.